Note before we begin, this is not a tutorial. This is simply a video guide on how to get started, because it's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult, and I'm going to explain it very simply. This is not a tutorial. If you're looking for a tutorial, go find one. They're like 20 minutes-ish, 10 to 20 minutes. And if you're already looking for one, you finish this video, so you don't have to watch it. So when it comes to 3x3, all it takes is dedication, at least in my opinion. It doesn't take a lot of money. You can get a pretty decent cube for $5. The Mailong, that's $5. If you want a more decent cube, you can look for the $9 RS3M, also by Moyu. Literally not that expensive. Less than $10. You can get a pretty good 3x3. And like the tutorial videos, like I've already said, 10 to 20, maybe 40 minutes. They are really easy to find. They explain it really well. And like you can find them on the official Rubik's website. It takes barely any time to look it up. And if you haven't seen the video already, there's a video on my YouTube channel. It's a joke video, but it's of me solving an actual older Rubik's brand. Not like old, but older-ish Rubik's brand. In a minute and 44 with the beginner's method and slow turning without finger tricks. You can solve it in under 2 minutes with just some good practice and some dedication. And I know not everyone has all the time in the world, but it doesn't even take all that much work. You can get the most effective practice by practicing step by step, like the Rubik's website presents it as. They present it as the daisy first, and if you just practice that for a few days before moving on to the next step, and then moving on to the next step from there, and so on, you get probably the most efficient practice. And I'll say it outright, if this video gets over 100 views, like genuine views, I will both make a tutorial on 3x3, the beginner's method, and I will use this practice method that I'm talking about to learn a full zbll subset. It's only 12 algorithms for a zbll subset, but still, there's a lot of work into that, and I'll learn it the exact same way. Really, it's not that difficult. It doesn't take all that much time. I could sit down right now for 10-20 minutes and practice the same zbll over and over, and I would have it memorized within that time frame. Like, I'd feel pretty confident using it. And like, again, I can solve the cube in 11 seconds on average. But that also comes with years of experience and a cube that fits my turning style. Even with like an original Rubik's brand Rubik's cube, I have an older one actually from 1990 something, or the early 2000s. Like, I can confidently say I can solve that in less than a minute, less than 30 seconds. Sometimes less than 20 seconds. Like, it doesn't take good hardware to get half decent. And it doesn't take a lot of money to get a half decent cube. It's just dedication. And this can go for a lot of things. But when it comes to cubing, like, there's no point in putting it off. If you want to learn, just take the time out of your day and try learning it step by step. Practice little bits. You could take months. My first solve didn't happen without help for 3 or so months. It took me 3 months to learn for the very first time. And even then, I still wasn't confident with it. I didn't start timing my solves until like half a year after I started. And even then, I was averaging 5 minutes. So it really isn't that difficult to actually just sit down and learn. It just takes a little bit of memorization, a lot of dedication, and the smallest bit of money. If you have a phone or a tablet or a computer, which I assume you do if you're watching this, if you're watching this on like TV or your smart fridge or whatever. Oops. But like, I'm assuming you have a computer or a tablet, or like if you have something with internet access, like Chrome or Edge or Firefox, just and like you want to time yourself, you can search stopwatch or you can search CS timer for a better cube timer. And then you can also look on the Cubicle or Speedcube Shop. They have cubes that range from $5 to $10 to $20 for a pretty good cube. One of the cubes I personally use is $25, and it has pretty much all of the best features that you can look for in a cube. And in the time span of watching this video, if you've been paying attention throughout the whole thing, you could almost be done with a whole tutorial. Now, obviously, you wouldn't have gotten the practice from it, but you would have gotten the basics from it. And that's what's important, is it really doesn't take that much time to actually do this sort of thing. So again, if this video gets enough views, I will make a full tutorial on 3x3 beginner method, and I will also dedicate myself to 12 different zbLLs to actually use. And by actually use, I mean like I will actually use them, because the 24 that I've learned so far I still use, which is saying a lot because I said I wouldn't learn zbLLs at all. So just take the time out of your day, dedicate yourself to it a little bit, find one, look for one, whatever. It's not really that big of a deal if you actually choose to do it or not, but I highly suggest getting into the hobby. You don't even have to get into speed cubing, you can just casually do it. Really, it doesn't take that much work. It's just knowing what to look for and knowing how much to put yourself into it. Thank you for watching. And hopefully you get me to make a tutorial, or you find a tutorial to use and learn it. Feel free to share whatever you want with your cubing experience on this video. That's kind of the point of this video, is it's not even a tutorial on the cube, it's just how to actually start learning. Thank you for watching, and have a good day, night, afternoon, or whatever you want to call it. Sleep well, eat well, and make sure to hydrate. Thank you. Bye-bye.